Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Jumplight Odyssey, Clown Car Edition. If you're new around here, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let's get going. We have, we can unpause. We've finished our double beds up here, so I want to go ahead and delete these two rooms, and then come over here and expand this out immediately. I think what that does is yeah, so if you know what exactly you want to replace a room with, you can save the effort of having to deconstruct and reconstruct the floor. I don't know what the breakdown of like actual time it takes to do that. But it does save you some time, so because I could see your people deconstructing the floor, starting to move resources, and then having to move them back anyway. So if you can get rid of it, you might as well. Or I mean, if you can build out the room the way you intend to, you might as well save yourself a little bit of time. What is wrong with Christo the civilian? Fainting from dehydration. People are fainting from dehydration all over the ship. Oh, we got to figure out the water problem, like immediately. Let's come down here. Water room. 5 condensers has made a big dent in our water reduction, but we need more. So let's go for, let's do the full set. We're not really building anything other than the deconstructing the room upstairs. But let's go ahead and high priority all of this. There we go. Still waiting for our ships to come back and speak of the devil. Good job. Perfect success. Fantastic. Good job. Does that mean you didn't get injured and then I can send you right back out for something else? Returning, operating. Okay. Princess looks tired. Sad? Oh no. Cheer up. Go ham. Cheer up our monarch. All right. View local missions. Fire you back out immediately. Success. Good job this time. I don't know what mission you were on, but good job. Looks like it was... oh, just the survey. Just the survey. That's nothing. You slackers. All right. The other thing we want to do is keep an eye on our produce and biomass. I think we're close. If we look here, in the last 12 hours... okay, not exactly close. We still have a long way to go with biomass. We created 44, and we used 87 in the last 12 hours. It's even worse over 24 hours. So, and then, where's our produce? We've created 45. We used 28. Actually, maybe produce is on the level. Over 24 hours, it's not. So maybe a little more, but maybe we ignore produce for a second. Once these are all queued up, let's start building out some more biomass. I do want to rotate these things eventually, but for right now, we'll leave it alone. Keep moving, team. All right. Looks like they've deconstructed all this stuff. That's great. Perfect success again. Well done. We're ready to jump. We don't want to jump yet. Everything did wow, you guys are awesome. So I think the only thing left is the salvage opportunities. So let's fire you out the first chance we get. We got like 41 plus minutes. Maybe we should have done, well, I don't know. I say that now. Hectic mode while trying to grab all the people might be a little too much for me. Maybe it's not, but I do tend to be an overly cautious player of games. Maybe it would be funnier if I just jumped headfirst into it. Maybe it wouldn't. Maybe I'll be tearing out your hair and you're like, this is stupid. This man is stupid. Okay, so we have super low water capacity right now. I'm thinking based on that, we should just delete this room and expand out the power room immediately. Because like, that's a plan eventually. There's no reason to just hold on to that water capacity if we're not going to use it. The plan is to replace it eventually with all of these large water tanks anyway. So let's come down here and replace another bank of these water tanks. And maybe we should just do all of them since our water capacity is so low right now as it is. Oops. Just come down here and delete all of these. And then we'll just work off the large water tank capacity. Down to -2. Our power is decreasing. Did somebody take a break? It's always concerning when power starts to go down, but then you go and check your nuclear reactor and the engineers just aren't working. Oh, sure enough. Oh, I'm an idiot! First misplay of the campaign. Probably not, but the first obvious one to me. I forgot that the power panel was on this wall, so when I deleted it, it shut off the power. This needs to be super high priority, so go ahead and high prioritize that. The oxygen probably also should be high priority. I think they would still be able to deal with it, because like when you open the doors, oxygen floods in from elsewhere in the ship. Okay, so we got people moving. They are deconstructing this whole thing, so that's gonna take a lot of time. I think we noticed it fast enough that it shouldn't be a major problem, but oops. Man, that would have been embarrassing had I killed my ship with by shutting off the nuclear reactor essentially and being like, what happened? Oh, oops. Perfect success? Not perfect. I'm overhyping that shuttle, but still, good job. All right. These guys are still queued. Person en route, robot en route. Good job. So I think we should build some more corn in that case. Man, we got a lot of stuff. I think we just, all the plastics came from deconstructing the water tanks. I shouldn't get too excited. All right, turn you around. Build another column of corn plants. Keep an eye on the biomass. We don't want to build too much too fast because we'll just run out entirely. All right, we've got the materials queued up for the power switch. Good news all around. We can start looking at, I want to try and experiment with the fusion reactor. I've never tried it. It's really big, as you can see. What we might, I do want to get rid of that battery room and replace it with just like better batteries. We could still build the 3 nuclear reactors over here, and then we could stack this fusion reactor like here. Or we could even just put it in the corner, because there's no door over, or I mean, we'd get rid of that door, and then it'd be fine. So maybe that's our plan, and then we could just build batteries over there. I like that plan. All of our sound went away. There we go. I was like, it's very quiet on the ship all of a sudden. Water is still negative, but I think it's kind of at a weird equilibrium. Power's back on. Fantastic. Gaining power again. Let's check our water. It's gonna be weird. 144, 149. Okay, so we need a little more water, I think. We're close, but we need a little more water. Maybe 2? Do the 2 for now. I know in my other ship I had 15 and that was more than enough to compensate for everything, but the problem is we're gonna have way more people than last time, so I think this will be like our main water room for now, but then eventually we'll want to get a second water room going, either over here, because these are actually kind of useless rooms, or on the lower deck. All right, building corn out, good. Come up, check our kitchen. Things are going okay in here. This material sitting on the ground is a little weird, but at least there's not produce all over the floor anymore. That was maddening. All right, we got some sleepy people. We have some starving people. And I wonder if that's, well, it's not because there's not enough capacity. There's just not anybody in here. So let's go ahead and high priority. I know this is how it caused the produce to go mad last time. And they did drop some on the floor here. I think maybe when you hit priority, it like re-ups the thing, even though somebody's working on it already. I'm not sure if that's the case, but that could be why there was stuff all over the floor last time. Let's see here. Let's get some more beds going. Man, people are starting to starve. That's not great. Although we were low on produce for a second, so just more beds. We got the capacity. Let's get rid of this bed. We don't really need it there, and it's kind of like messing up my plans. I'm like loath to get rid of it, so I'm just gonna bite the bullet and get it gone. The other thing that we could do is we could put some poker tables in here. I know it makes people sad when they lose, but I think overall it's fine. Nobody's dirty, so I'm shocked kind of that like the wash basins and the shower cubicles we have are enough to like keep people happy. But we probably should just get more showers going. They're not super expensive. And this will just like improve throughput so people aren't like standing around waiting for a shower. I know we're just like chewing through more and more of our water, but that's fine. I think we have our ships back all now, right? Yes? All of the missions are done? Good. We probably could have jumped a long time ago, but let's get to the verdant world. That'll kind of help us address some of our produce issues and our biomass until we can figure out like what is the cadence, or not the cadence, but like what is the balance we need. All right. It'd be kind of fun if and I know that they're still working on the game, it's still early access, so it's a lot to ask for like specialty stuff now. But it'd be kind of fun if the developers added in like Christmas trees. I know you can just add like, if we just go to objects, you can just add in like the random conifer. I kind of had an idea to make a video that was just like the ship is full of trees and now it's a Christmas tree ship. For the holidays, but we'll see. Still losing water? Or maybe not. I'm not sure. Although the verdant world does have water available as well, I think. Yes, so that'll help us as well. For now, let's just get our robot shuttles out there.
Away mission underway. Crew report to your assignment.
Honestly, get all the shuttles out there. So robot shuttles go.
Away mission underway.
And then we'll put the humans on the survey mission. Swap the crew around. We'll swap this crew around. I want to get kind of a rookie crew. I guess you're the most rookie-ish crew. I could have picked rookies myself, but whatever. I don't care that much. Let's get some water extraction, just because I'm still a little nervous about the water situation on ship. Oh, they're playing with the robot. I love it. I like that they added that, because like at the for those of you who are new to the game and new to the series, one of the problems that was plaguing people early on is the robots weren't interacting with people, so they would get isolated and depressed, and then you just had one person, or whoever robots you had. This guy's name is Doodad? Doodad the robot! This is now my new favorite person, or entity. Doodad the robot. Wonderful. Anyway, they wouldn't interact with anybody, so they get isolated and depressed, and then you just have a permanent person with depression who would never be happy. And there was no way to fix it. So and then they just like added the ability for the robots to interact with others, and then that solved the problem. But for a while, it was very funny to me that your robot would just be sad forever. It's like, I've been created for a purpose. This purpose is the worst. Alright, so I think I want to get this energy panel, the experimental energy panel. It's brand new. You can tell it's experimental because it doesn't have a model. And then what we could do is we could look at these high density batteries here. They take a lot of metal. But like, if we compare it to a small battery, it's worth 4 small batteries in half the space, and it takes half the materials plus 1 composite, or yeah, composite, but we have a lot of composite. I think let's do this. So then what we need to do is, once this panel is built, we just need 3 high-density batteries to equal this room's worth of small batteries, and then we can delete this room as well. Exciting stuff. All right, water. Water is a net positive now, for now. But I think based on that, we still want to push it further. Produce is still going down. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the water queued up for this room. Come over to... Biomass is going up. Fantastic. That might... I mean, that's definitely a good sign. It's always tricky to just look at it in the moment and say we've fixed it. Gotta be looking at the long term. But corn we definitely need more of, because we're gonna hit 0 again. And that's probably why we have people starving, is over time they're just, they're slowly hitting the wrong timing when we hit 0 produce, so they're just running out of food. So that's probably our concern there. Perfect success, well done. Let's get our Metagel centrifuge working again. We haven't had one for a while. We've dipped below 100 Metagel. We should move all of these now, so they're not in the way. Eventually, I'd like to replace them with the autonomous medbay, but for now, we'll just move them. Nobody's using them right now, so we might as well.
Engineers to your assignment.
Good job. We should be a little more not proactive, but like efficient with our shuttles, because there's a lot of missions to do. I totally forgot to send somebody on the survey operation. I must have sent them on the search and rescue. Oops. Well, get out there, robot. You can handle this. I got you. All right, you are a little beat up. Let's let the robot come repair you, and then we'll send you back out. We should build some more, or maybe one more shuttle. Just because it makes things go faster. I'm all about going as fast as possible in this game. Even if the goal right now is to get as many people as possible. Somebody pointed out that I've talked about a lot about... Thank you for commenting, by the way. I love reading the comments. Especially on this series. You guys have a lot of good ideas and important things to say. Somebody pointed out I've talked about using this Jumplight projector, which allows you to send away missions to stars you're not at with the Catalina. I was thinking about this. This is actually going to be really important for this run, because the goal is to get everybody, right? When we get all the way out to the black hole region of space, so here's the mineral ring, very long, the Oort Nebula, and then we're on long path here, so it's going to take us a while to get all the way out here. But once you get into the black eye, there's black holes out here. And obviously we don't want to run into black holes if we don't have to. And the way to get around that would be to build the Jumplight projector, because I think that means you can park nearby and send the away shuttles there to do missions with Jumplight. But you don't have to worry about getting stuck with the debuff. I think we're gonna, but I think we're gonna do that this run, because that'll make it most likely to succeed. So let's see. Let's stack these 3 batteries up in the corner over here. It's a lot of metal, but we should get it all back and then some when we delete this room next door.
Engineers to your assignments.
So let's get those built. These are all queued up. Those are getting moved. Let's not queue up any more construction if I can help it, because there's a lot going on that floor. Let's send all of our shuttles back out. Robo, go do resource extraction.
Away mission underway. Crew, report to your assignment.
And there should be a couple, or maybe one, salvage opportunity coming up. So let's hold off for a second. 225 pluses, that's great. Let's hold off while this ticks up, because I want to send out one of those shuttles, and maybe it'll be 2, it depends. Sometimes you can unlock 2 salvage operations at once. Nope, just 1. Okay, so we'll send you out, and then we'll send the other ship out to just gather water. Alright, so those 2 will handle that, and when they get back, we can jump to Vathek. And then we should be able to jump... I think we'll have enough capacity here to jump to EV-45 rather than jump to Danis and then have to jump back to EV-5. 45. But we'll find out when we jump to Vathek. It'll be fine. Water actually is almost full. We are losing water again. Let's go down to the lower deck. Now these have all been deconstructed, so we can go ahead and build out these 2. I'm not gonna confirm them just yet. Don't panic. I haven't forgotten about it, but I don't wanna queue that until all this other stuff has been built, or at least a majority of it has. Yeah, so these things are still undergoing construction. I want to look over here. So eventually I'd like to have 2 metal extractors, 2 plastic fabricators running at once. And in order to get the capacity to do so, we need to erase all of this stuff out here. I don't know if we have the metal necessary for this, though. So maybe what we want to do instead is build out slightly, move our metal extractor and get more metal going. Although we should be able to get metal from the next jump. Let's hold off for now. But long term, we'd like to do that. Alright, 1 high density battery has been fully queued. Callie, are you stuck? What happened here? You are constructing? Can I transfer you somewhere so you're... Uh-oh. Another stuck person. Seek treatment. Oh no. I don't know why this happens. It happens every once in a while where somebody gets stuck and they just don't move. So, Callie, you must be the person who's assigned to this because for whatever reason it's busted. We'll let it ride. There's not much left in the episode anyway, so I'll just save and reload after the episode. But for now, don't die on me. How's your needs doing? Yeah, they're all middling. You're fine. Hope increased. No one left behind. We got a bunch of new people. Should we send you back out for more water? Not sure. Well, no, water's coming back. We don't need this extra water. We're almost full anyway. Let's go down to the lower deck. And I think we can confirm these now, since most things have been, the resources have been delivered, with the exception of Callie's problem. Yeah, batteries are being built, and they are done. Great. So let's go ahead and delete this room. We don't need it anymore. And then we don't need this door either, because the plan is to put the hydrogen, or the fusion reactor there. And I like having 1,000 power. I think that's like more than enough capacity overall. But what we could do is if we do need to jam another nuclear reactor in somewhere, we could get rid of these large batteries, move this energy panel to the middle, and then put a nuclear reactor there. I don't think we'll need to, but in case we do. Biomass is going... We did collect a bunch, so let's hold off on that. Let's look at the 12-hour timescale. So we've created 76 biomass. We used 82. Good news is we found a bunch. We're close to having the right amount of biomass created and used. Produce created 45. We used 69. Although over 24 hours, we're much closer. But I think what this means, we do need another... We do need to get the next set of biomass tanks. I think I've called those things like 3 or 4 different things now in one episode. Yeah, this guy is definitely busted. I don't know. Oh, you know what we could do? Just to save them from themselves? We could probably just delete this bad boy. Are you freed from your prison now? Incomplete. Doesn't look like you are. Well, that's not good. Okay. Something that somebody brought up on the Discord that I thought was very funny, and we'll see how this goes, is somebody else did like a max people run just on their own, and they said at one point it got so bad just because there are so many entities on the ship that like it's not possible to function anymore. So, we'll see how this goes. We might not be able to make it to the Forever Star with everybody on board, just based on the sheer limitations of the technology of the game. Who knows? But here we can start expanding you out so we can get ready to build out our... Oh, right, rooms can't be divided. I was like, what do you mean? We can start expanding out our manufacturing floor here. This is going to take... Well, it shouldn't take it. Actually, now I see that it shouldn't take any spare metals because we're just converting the hallway into room. So it's going to take a little... We're going to gain a little plastic. We're going to use a little metal. That's totally fine. We use a little 11 metal and we gain 5 plastic. You know what? That's not bad. So let's go ahead and queue that up. Once this room is built out... Oh, I forgot to put doors in here. This one, it's tricky because this one has access to the turbo lifts, but they're the wrong turbo lifts. So if you just leave this room like this, they will have to go out, down, across the lower level, and then back up to get to the other side of the ship. So don't ever do that. Or attempt not to. There we go. Alright, I think we have all our spaceships, spacecraft. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're ready to go. This one got a little scorched. Nothing a little buffer won't fix. Let's go ahead and jump.
Let's bring that star a little closer, shall we?
And we're just about to get into the mineral ring. People are starving again. That's not good.
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Notice our power is going down a little bit as well. I think. It's +5. Maybe it's just at a weird cycle. We'll just keep an eye on it. Okay. How are you doing? You're a little beat up. We won't send you yet. Other ships, get ready to go. All right, robot ships, take you lead the way.
Away mission underway. Crew report to your assignments.
We're at 33 minutes, so that's fine. And then we do have enough jump lights, so, but it's gonna take us a while to generate that amount. I think we want to start building out our calibration capacity. I'm thinking eventually I would like to just have 5 auto calibrators down here. Plus 1 cartridge, so we don't have to worry about scientists coming on and off of queue or whatever. And then we should be able to generate like crazy amounts of jump lights so we can use our projector to send ships out and gather stuff without having to jump there ourselves. So I'm actually really excited to see how that works, because if you can generate just crazy amounts of jump light, I guess it'll depend on like what is the cost of sending an away mission to a nearby star in jump light. Is it the total amount of jump light it would take me to go? Because then if that's the case, that's kind of crazy. And we would really only use it to get the search and rescue people. Alright, you guys are still not repaired yet, so let's go ahead and prioritize some repair on here. I don't want to get these shuttles exploded accidentally. Alright, how are things going up here? You're working on this room. The nuclear reactor's not working because the floor got deleted. Alright, so somebody... I hope you come out here and build that again. Maiko's coming. Look at him go! Well, you're stuck. forever. I don't know how to help you. I guess it's the save and reload that's gonna have to happen. How are you doing? You're still getting thirsty and hungry. People are starting to starve like crazy. So let's go up here. It might be that we don't have the capacity for the number of people on the ship. So we might want to consider building out a second lunchroom here. Or would it be better to stick a lunchroom in here? Let's just kind of like go through the exercise here. So if we built a galley, we could stick a kitchen in the corner. Flip it around like this. We could stack how many tables would fit in here? We could do it like here. Oh, they can't be up against the wall like that. Okay, so maybe we rotate them. What about here? That works. Okay, so we could put it 2. Looks like it is the max capacity of this room. Oops. And then you probably want to have a fridge like here. And then you could put another table just right across from it like this. That's not terrible. 49.28. We do need power in here and oxygen. Where would we put those? I guess you could put them maybe on the wall here. Let's double check. Like if I put those on the wall, is that gonna... No, you can put those on the wall. Okay. So this. Okay. I don't hate it. I'm interested. Let's go ahead and queue that up. And let that roll. Power's starting to go down. But I think that's because this room's not done. So let's go. We'll ignore that for now. Water's still going down though. Even though we have 15 of you guys now. Like if we look at water over 24 hours. No, we're definitely generating enough water. We must just be at a weird part of the cycle. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. All right, cool. Well, we queued up the second lunchroom. Very exciting. We'll let that build out. Let the power room repair itself, and then we'll get ready for the next episode. If you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps out a lot. If you want to see more Jumplight Odyssey, I want to see how the clown car run progresses, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.